Hello, so this is the problem that I'm going to be solving with you today. I'm going to go ahead and read it and then I will explain how we're going to solve this today. So our question says, Leslie went shopping at 10:15 a.m. and was gone for 3 hours and 45 minutes. What time did Leslie get home from shopping? Okay, so we can see that Leslie went shopping at 10:15 a.m. So that's what time she left her house. And she was gone for 3 hours and 45 minutes. So our question is asking us, what time did Leslie get home from shopping? So it's basically asking us how long from the time Leslie left at 10:15, how long she was gone. So the first way that I'm going to solve this is the linear way. So I'm going to draw my timeline. The start time is going to be 10:15 because that's what time Leslie left her house. So I wrote 10:15. And then the end time over here, I'm going to write a question mark because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for what time Leslie got home from shopping. So up here at the top, I'm going to write how long she was gone, which was 3 hours and 45 minutes. She was gone for 3 hours and 45 minutes. So starting at 10:15, I need to see what the next hour is. Well, if the hour right here is 10, I know that the next hour is going to be 11 o'clock. So I'm going to draw a line and write 11 a.m. So our next hour is 11 a.m. So now I need to see what I have to do from 10:15 to 11. I need to see what I need to add in order to get to 11 o'clock. So from 10:15 to 11 is going to be 45 minutes. So I'm going to write my 45 minutes. Now I know that this is 45 minutes because 1 hour equals 60 minutes. Okay, 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So if 11 o'clock, if the 0 here equals 60 minutes, and we're at 11:15, I need to see what you have to add to 15 to get 60. So I've already done this for you, but you can see that 15 plus 45 minutes equals 60. So you have to add 45 minutes from 10:15 to get to 11 o'clock. So since I already added my 45 minutes, we can go ahead and cross this 45 minutes off because we already added that. I'm going to cross this 45 minutes off because it's already done for us. We already have added our 45 minutes. So now all we have left to do in order to see what time Leslie got home is add the 3 more hours that she was gone. So I'm at 11 o'clock now and I need to add 3 more hours to 11. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 1 hour, 2 hours, and then our end time will be 3. So 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours, and 45 minutes. So 11 plus 60, or 60 minutes equals an hour, so 11 plus 1 hour is going to be 12. So 12 o'clock, 11 plus 1 hour is 12 o'clock. Now, when you get to 12, it turns into p.m. instead of a.m. So now we're at 12 o'clock p.m., adding 1 more hour. So now we're at 1 hour and 45 minutes, and we need to get to 3 hours and 45 minutes. So after 12, I need to add 1 more hour. Now, a common misconception that students have is after you get to 12 o'clock, it goes to 13. That's not the case. There's no 13 o'clock. So after 12 o'clock p.m., since we're in p.m. now, it goes to 1. So every time you get to 12, you're going to start over at 1. So I go to 1 o'clock p.m. So now I'm at 1 hour, 2 hours, and 45 minutes. But I still need to get that 1 more hour in. So after the 1 o'clock, I'm going to add 1 more hour to get to my end time. So 1 o'clock plus 60, or 1 o'clock plus 1 hour, is going to be 2 o'clock p.m. So this tells us that Leslie got home at 2 o'clock p.m. because 10:15 plus 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, and 45 minutes is 2 o'clock. So the next way that I'm going to show you how to solve this problem is going to be with a base 60 chart. So I'm going to draw a chart right here. Okay, it's going to be hours in our first column, minutes in our second, and what in our third. So what are we doing? Well, we know that we start at 10 in the hours, 15 in the minutes, so hours and minutes, 10, 15, and we need to add 3 hours and 45 minutes to this. Okay, so 1 hour equals 60 minutes. We know 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So what do we have to do to this 15 to get our 60? Well, that's what I'm going to do over here in my what. So 60 minus 15 is going to be 0 minus 5 you can't do, so I'm going to regroup and borrow from the 6, which becomes a 5. Now since I regrouped, the 5 gives a 0, 10, so the 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 5 is 5, and 5 minus 1 is 4. So now I can tell that in order to get 60 from the 15, I have to add 45 minutes. So if I add 45 minutes to the 15, I get 60, or 1 hour. So now this turns into 11 o'clock since I added my 45. And now I just need 3 more hours. So I'm going to write 60, 60, and 60 in my what, because each 60 represents 1 hour. I can go on and cross my 45 out because I've already used that. So now I'm going to add 60 to 11. So 60 minutes is 1 hour, so the 11 becomes a 12 o'clock p.m. So I'm going to cross my 60 out because I've used one of my 60s. Now on to the next 60. So remember the misconception that we talked about before. After the 12, it becomes a 1, not a 13. So for our next 60, we are going to have our 1 o'clock p.m. and I'm going to come and cross my second 60 out. Now last thing we have to do is add our third 60 for our 3 hours and 45 minutes. So 1 o'clock plus 60 more minutes, or 1 hour, is going to be 2 o'clock p.m., which is what time Leslie got home from shopping.